Good evening everyone, it's Paul Daniels here again with What I Fix Daily, and today I have actually acquired this ThinkPad. It's been water damaged, written off because of the damage. It's an E550, it's got a Core i5 inside of it, but it's had a fair bit of use there on that trackpad, but I'm going to pull it apart and see what needs fixing up. At this point I'm 99% sure I'm going to need a new keyboard. I think the DVD drive's probably gone as well, so hopefully it's just something like those two. The main board hopefully won't have a lot of damage on it, but it has been misbehaving, so I guess we'll see. Oh, come on, there you go. Alright, let's get this hard drive out. Now, interestingly, the person says they don't want any of their data off here. I'm going to say, and it has been copied off to another external drive, but I'm going to put that in storage for about a month, just in case. It's not like I'm in any rush or need to get hard drives, so keeping it in storage for a month isn't a big issue. But you're a little trickster, aren't you? Come on. What's your trick? You're a fake panel, but you're a tricky one. Where's my spudger? Why is my spudgers always on the wrong side of the room? Alright. There we go. So lift the corner, slide it back towards me. Yeah, you can see there the dog leg type technique. And alright, you can see there's a liquid spill there. Not exactly sure what they spilt on this. As soon as it became a liquid spill, it was like, yeah, you're pretty much a write-off. Yeah, here we go. That's, yeah, that's a write-off. What was I doing? I was getting that hard drive out. Yeah, I figured I'd end up having to replace this. Get the hard drive out. Yep. God damn. These bastards. They stick back down almost instantly. Right, so this can go into storage. Just makes me feel easier, at ease I should rather say, about things. There's nothing like acquiring this sort of stuff and then you've been told everything's good, and then you go and wipe it out, and I mean a proper wipe with like going over it with DD Rescue or whatever from device 0 or device U random, take your pick, and then the next day usually the person says, oh actually our backup failed, you still got that drive, and at that point you go no, like Darth Vader, and it's equally as bad. Anyway, it's been a busy day today. I had quite a lot more work than I had planned first thing in the morning, and I was lucky there was a couple of nice live streams, which Chris Long first off this morning, and then Lewis came on with his new multimeter, which was good to see fix that problem up straight away, because when there's 1200 people in chat, you're going to get 1200 different answers or suggestions on how to fix that sucker. I don't know how he copes with all those people. Really drive me insane. But I suppose it comes with the territory. I just want the money. You can keep the fame. Yeah. Who's saying that? I think that was Transition Vamp or something like that back in the ancient days before the internet, or almost those days. Transition Vamp, Transition, yeah, or something like that. Magic screws hiding there, camouflaged. Hopefully the keyboard in this Lenovo has done its job and kept most of the liquid away. Otherwise it's not going to be fun. I know Lewis keeps saying how good they are, but I don't know if this is one of those models for keeping the liquid off the motherboard. And that DVD player certainly took a hit. I should say DVD drive, it's not really a player. Blimey heck, there's no shortage of hidden screws in this sucker. Well, I shouldn't really call them hidden screws, but yeah, screws that aren't immediately visible. Another one over there, holding in the Wi-Fi. So yeah, I thought I'd take a gamble and grab this one. It was going cheap. If nothing else, the screen is potentially useful. It might be a 30-pin one for me. And the battery and the charger brick, yeah, I need another one of these. These are the Lenovo square ones. I needed one, so the cost of that alone, I'm ahead. I've got 4GB stick, so yeah, it's sort of ahead there. And if that hard drive is okay, so yeah, in a couple of weeks when I can purge that, it'll be nice for a separate, well, I might even use it in this one. I'll probably put a solid state in this 240 gig. The only thing I'm not sure of is what generation i5 this is, but I guess I'll find out. I think we've got all our screws out. I've been yabbering away too much. Okay. Now, from what I remember, these keyboards are a little weird. I'm pretty sure they're just some sort of slide. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. Yep, it's a slider. There we go. Bit of stickiness there. I suspect that's from the goo, whatever the hell went in here. Alright. It's I can smell it. It smells like classic Australian cooler bar goon bag box wine. And I can see it's gone through this keyboard over here. I can feel it. I don't think there's any perforations there, so we might have got lucky. Oh look. Yeah, maybe not. It's all over here, all over here. Crap. Let's hope I didn't just waste $50. I'll keep on digging. The screen looks okay, and it's a nice matte screen instead of those annoying gloss ones. I would like to use this as a stream encoder laptop, because I get my broadband upgrade 25.5 hopefully later this week. The modem is in transit. Let's see, do you have to come off? You do. It's all going well. It might arrive tomorrow. And then theoretically, there's something there that I don't recall seeing on the back of this keyboard. Nope, definitely not on the back of that. Some sort of connector. Wonder if it's a JTAG. Maybe we'll have to repeal and replace that one. Oh, sorry about that noise. That's my microphone dragging across the chair arm. Okay, how are we going to get you open? Come on. Yep. Yep. So this might cost me maybe $70, $80 to get appropriate replacement parts for. I'm not sure. I don't know how much those trackpad keyboards are going to cost me. Hell, I don't know if I can even get them. If that's the case, it's no big issue. I'll just use it as a keyboardless unit. Alright. Look at that. Whoops. So liquid supposedly going down here. Down here. Yeah, there's some there. There's definitely some here. Okay, let's have a look. Another magnet. Let's see. Oh, I've got a couple of hundred. So if you're looking at the top of my head, bit of a grease top today. The weather was a bit hotter. I do wash my hair every single day, but by the time I get to the end of the day and it's been hot, it doesn't really look that appealing. I'm sorry about that. Add to the fact that I'm well into my 40s and hair thinning out is pretty normal. Yeah, okay, there's definitely corrosion going on there. I can see it all in here. I'll take some photos of that. That might... Oh, damn it. It's going to the audio and it looks like it's a three-way. Yeah, I think it's a headset jack, as in it's got microphone and earpiece all in one. So I will need that, because if I'm going to use that for live streaming, etc., I will need that. Okay, can we get this out without breaking it? What's holding up? That's interesting. That screw there is doing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Oh well. And where are you? What the hell's going on there? Aha! We're good. Let's put this side. Alright, so we can see it's come down all over here. By the looks of it, the DVD drive took the brunt of it. So I guess we got a bit lucky there. Okay, I'm just going to push this back and off to the side a bit, and we'll have a look at this motherboard. That looks surprisingly clean. I mean, it's not to say there isn't something lurking in there, but on first impressions, yeah, it really looks like the keyboard maybe did save it. As I said, this definitely here is a problem, but that's not going to be an issue. Not sure what this is. I imagine that's an audio chip, just through proximity. Everything else looks good. What the bastards don't put frickin' power connector on here, or okay, I shouldn't curse because every time they put a power connector on the board it breaks off. I'm only cursing because I wanted to test it. I'm pretty happy with that. I probably should have powered it all up before I pulled it out in hindsight, but realistically I wanted to see what I was dealing with, and I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of work on this. There's a bit of scum there. Again, that's on the DVD drive, but it looks like it's only on the surface. It does not appear as though any of it got down there. I might have a win. Because, again, I don't know what i5 it is. What is this? This is AITI, or AIT81. Yeah, it's 2014-09, so it's only, let's say, 2.5 years old. Not too bad. NMA221. Alright. Battery. I suppose I could try. No, don't plug the battery in. Just checking under here. That all looks fine. No signs of liquid coming in on the top anyway. Well, the nice thing is it looks like this one uses the integrated Intel GPU, because as you can see our GPU BGA pad there is empty, along with the RAM chips, at least in theory. I'm pretty sure that's what that was for. Yeah, because we've got another set here, unless they were there for built-in memory, but given that they've supplied us with 2 slots, I have my doubts. So I'm going to say that that's probably the CPU that was supposed to be there. What am I talking about? GPU. God damn. Yep, brain farts. I know. Don't have to tell me. And if I look down through the radiator, that's clear. I don't need to pull that out and clean that. Alright. Well, let's put this back together in part and see how it goes. I'm not going to put that keyboard or the DVD player back in because that is going to be drama. Got any cables under there? Nope. Okay, test the screen. Pretty sure the screen was working. Just pretty much nothing else would. Now, first thoughts, you might be thinking, is this the power flex coming across from the power board? But no, in this case that's not, thankfully not the situation. Not that you'd want to try to put a couple of amps over those FPC cables. And I need to get my specialized static anti-scratch panel there. Alright, what are you? I don't know what you are. Something important, I dare say. and subsequently I'm having a jolly good old time trying to get that in. So, because I don't have any screws, where do I put my screws? I'm just going to put a couple in to stop it jumping around. So, okay. Your speaker plug. I don't know where the speakers are. I'm not sure if they're on the keyboard assembly or in the chassis. Ah, fuck it. We don't need them. CMOS battery, you can wait. You'll squawk when I plug you in, but you'll live. Pretty sure that's our power. We don't need Wi-Fi. I just want to see if this thing even starts up and gives me a decent report in Linux boot. Okay, so lean you up. How many times have you guys put back together a laptop, forgotten to put the memory in, and then thought you broke something because it wouldn't post? And you sit there and you're like, oh my god, what have I done? Catches me out all too many times. At least the power button's convenient. Red light there, I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it means do not turn on. Come on. Anything? Anything? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't tell me I have a dud. What would the red light be? Interesting. Oh, it's the ThinkPad red light. Alright, so we don't have anything coming up. Nothing at all. See if there's anything on USB. Oh, we've got to fan that. We've got a fan spin. We're going to get a nice long dong. Oh wait, this isn't a Mac. Is that all we're getting? Thought I saw the screen flash then. Let's try the memory in a different slot. It's like an idiot. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that slot originally. But let's see. That's definitely speakers. I really shouldn't need my CMOS, but I mean I might, but if it doesn't come up this time, then we're going to plug the CMOS battery back in. We're automatically coming up. And that will be because, there we go, it was just in the wrong slot. Check date and time setting. Oh no, the CMOS is bad too. Oh my god, what are we going to do? We're going to ignore it. And Let's go straight into the graphical environment. Because I'm not a complete hipster, I do actually appreciate the value of a desktop system. These gloves are disgusting right now, and since I'm working off my own keyboard, it's okay. I am curious to see what CPU we have. We have an i5 5200. Ooh, we actually scored well. Yeah, 5200. That's a pretty recent generation. I mean, it doesn't have the encoding of extra routines in it that I would want, which is the VA API. But nonetheless, i5 5200, 2.2 gigahertz. That's going to be more than ample, probably, for doing the encoding I want. Yeah, so there we have it. And of course we've got 4 gigs of RAM. I'll probably drop an extra 4 in there to give me 8. We'll run this on a 240 gig solid state with Ubuntu and Open Broadcaster. But of course the trouble is then, how do I get my inputs in? Obviously I guess I'll have to use a USB one. USB HDMI encoder, or I'll just have to use USB cameras. It'd be a good start, and considering this only costs me $50, and even if I don't change the keyboard back or the CD-ROM DVD drive, I'm still ahead here. It'll just look a little bit ugly, but it'll work. The only thing that comes to mind is I want to do 1920 1080, so I'll have to plug this into a larger screen, which again isn't a problem. I do have a larger screen. I just plug it in through HDMI, and that can be my broadcaster. I don't know, what do you call it? Your like composition window, or where you've set up what's going to go upstream to YouTube. Anyway, so I'll set it all up on that, and this can just be the control terminal on the side. It'll get me out of a fix. And this actually wouldn't be bad for encoding the videos that I already upload, because on my G3420 it's horribly slow. But if I do the encoding on here, then that should go quite a bit quicker. Not to mention it won't chew up my workstation, and when I'm uploading I can just throttle this back if I need to, in terms of using how much upload speed. And yeah, okay, well, there you go. I think I got a win there. So $50, I've got myself a E220 i5 processor, fairly modern one. Yeah, I'm happy. So I will have to check this out. I can see it's a bit janky, as Jessa likes to say, but it's obviously not affecting the whole system. Worst case scenario, again, if that audio setup is stuffed, then I'll just go with a USB 3 like creative input one, something like that. I use it for the other computer when I'm doing screen capture videos. So I'm happy. Again, I've said that a million times, so we'll leave it at that. It's good. Needs a clean up. I won for a change. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.